Most people quit after losing money in the market. But what if I told you those very losses could be the reason you finally win? We've all been there, staring at the screen after a red day, feeling like the market just knocked the wind out of us. That's the moment where most people give up. But in reality, those losses are lessons in disguise. If you use them right, they can be the exact fuel that pushes you to sharpen your strategy, improve your discipline, and come back stronger than before. When we lose in the markets, it doesn't just hurt our account balance, it hurts us emotionally. Losses trigger fear, and that fear makes us hesitate the next time we see an opportunity. They bring discouragement, that little voice that says, maybe I'm not cut out for this. And often, losses create frustration, leading to revenge trading, chasing bad setups, and digging the hole even deeper. The truth is, market losses test more than your strategy. They test your patience, your confidence, and even your identity as a trader. That's why so many people quit after a string of red days. They're not just battling numbers on a chart, they're battling themselves. But here's the shift most traders never make. Losses don't have to be the end of the road. In fact, they can be the start of your real growth. Every loss carries a lesson, a reminder to tighten your risk management, refine your entries, or stick to your plan. Instead of letting them break you, you can use them to build resilience. Think about some of the greatest investors and traders in history. Every single one of them faced devastating losses at some point. What separated them from everyone else wasn't luck. It was the decision to turn those losses into fuel. They analyzed what went wrong, adjusted their approach, and came back sharper. And on a personal level, that same transformation is possible for you. A red day doesn't define you. A blown setup doesn't erase your potential. If you embrace the lessons hidden in every setback, you'll find that losses aren't a sign you should quit. They're proof you're in the game, and that you're leveling up with each step. And here's the truth most people never realize. Losses are not the enemy. They're the tuition you pay for your financial education. Every setback sharpens your decision-making, forces you to slow down, and teaches you how to manage risk with wisdom instead of emotion. When you embrace that reality, everything changes. You stop seeing red days as proof of failure and instead see them as steps on the staircase to long-term success. That perspective shift is what separates the traders who survive and thrive from the ones who burn out and quit. The moment you stop running from losses and start learning from them, that's the moment you truly begin to grow as a trader. So when you think about market losses, don't see them as dead ends. See them as stepping stones. Every red day is a chance to learn, to adapt, and to sharpen your edge. Losses are powerful motivators. They push you to become more disciplined, more resilient, and more focused on long-term growth. The real difference between those who quit and those who succeed isn't who avoids losses, but who chooses to use them as fuel. If this message hit home for you, drop a comment about how you've handled losses. I'd love to hear your story. And if you want to go deeper into building resilience and strategy as a trader, check out my link in the description.